Hi Leos, welcome to my channel. This is Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess, Master of the Four Elements, brought back to restore balance to the unbalanced ones tuning in. This can resonate whether you're a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any other placements, or Leo Prominent. Cross watchers, if you're dealing with a Leo, you can switch the roles if need be, as can you Leos. And this is a timeless reading, so it could have resonated in the past, present, future, past, present, or maybe in the near future, whenever you're brought to see this. And also, this is general, not personal. If you guys are seeking a personal reading, if you feel like I'm the reader for you, everything is in the description box below. You can book through my Etsy shop. And I also do make, sell, and create oracle decks if you guys are a tarot reader and enthusiasts such as myself. And I got a natural soap and butter business. So every $15 you spend, you get a free reading. Just place your order. You get a follow-up email along with a code to my Etsy shop. And you can choose from one of the following 3 readings, whether you want love, career, finance, or personal growth and self-development. What's more is that I do have an herbal repeller soap. And what that does is that it also soothes and also prevents and repels you from getting bug bites. So once again, it's called herbal repeller. But let's get started. This is going to be a love dilemma reading for Leo. Alright, to start this reading off, we're going to be using my deck called Love and Separation in my Etsy shop. One card, then bottom of the deck for Leo. This isn't over. So Gemini had this as well. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or Gemini is in your chart. And it's crazy, out of 78 cards in this deck, some of the same ones pop up. And bottom of the deck, we have, it breaks my heart that you treat other people better than you treat me. So, this person really did hurt you. And again, take either side of how it resonates, whether, because I'm going to read it how I'm going to read it, but if you feel like you resonate on the person on the other side, then that's your side. So let's see. You feel like this cycle isn't over, and you still want to keep trying again, or vice versa. This person feels like you're being cold to them, and they're going to try to win your love back. All right, talk to me about this Leo love dilemma. Talk to me about this Leo love dilemma. Lovers reverse, Gemini. And keep in mind, whatever zodiacs I do spew out, if it resonates, all the better, whether in your chart or your person's chart. If not, follow the story, and there is no gender. Everything is all energy that we have the capability of embodying. Magician reverse, Gemini Virgo. So we got a lot of strong Gemini off rip. One more than that. King of Wands, Aries or Leo or Sag. But we got a lot of reversals. Bottom of the deck, we have Page of Cups reverse. Pisces or Scorpio, Cancer. Might be an age difference. You guys might have a child together, known each other since childhood, or there's a maturity difference. But someone isn't able to express themselves emotionally. They're very emotionally immature. And there's just so much of an imbalance here with this Lovers card here in the reverse. Like, there's not a lot of dependability. You can't rely on this person, or they can't rely on you. Someone is really being manipulative here, or they're just having problems trying to manifest and using their skills and resources to mend things and bring it back together. And someone, I feel like, isn't really motivated to really bring this relationship or connection back together. They're not very assertive, not very ambitious here. And they're just pretty much checking out. Like, they're not fighting for it, because this is a fire energy, and this is a go-getter, headstrong, ambitious king. Like, nothing can or will stop them. But at this point, I feel like this person is just tired. They're just unenthused. They're not motivated to keep this going. And again, you probably feel like, ooh, that they treat everyone else better because they just really tired of it. Tell me more for Leo. Ten of Wands, Sagittarius. So it's a lot of stress, a lot of burdens, a lot of heavy weight here. Another page, again, could be dealing with children or an immaturity. There might be something dealing with finances and stability here. And maybe something is not enough and not where it's needed to be. Because Pentacle energy is really slow but committed and stable. And they're in it for the long run. However, it's in page form. You want more, or you're also wanting to hear like good news or something to deal with work to maybe alleviate some stress. And Four of Swords reverse, Libra. Oh, this is also Capricorn or maybe Taurus, Virgo. But I see that you're kind of burnt out trying to win this person's attention and trying to win their love back or whatever, because you feel like they really just dismissed you. And bottom of the deck, Two of Wands reverse, Aries. You're really just trying to play it safe because you really don't want to let this go, even though you're really needing to let it go for the moment and get some proper rest and take a break from this relationship. Or if you guys are married or some stuff like that, or seek counseling, you guys are needing to really take a break because this is getting too heavy. You're having more problems than you are solutions here. And you feel like no matter what you're doing here, it's not working out. All right, we're going to get the potential outcome. Keep in mind, outcomes are interchangeable due to free will, so nothing is ever set in stone, Leo. It's all due to choice, and you do have the ability to change things. All right, potential outcome. Chariot. Cancer. Ten of Swords. Gemini. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn, bottom of the deck. I had a feeling this was going to come out. Ten of Pentacles, reverse. You guys could be married or have a long-term committed relationship at one point, but Ten of Pentacles is, of course, happy wife, happy life, and long-term stability, and you're well off financially. Like, it's secure, it's concrete, and it's very promising, but it's in the reversed. So there's a lot of instability here, and it's just not working out for the long run. Like, the foundation isn't where it needs to be. It's pretty much like almost like a broken home. So I see strong air signs, mainly Gemini, and strong earth signs. So I just really feel like it's all about logic, and it's all about stability and finances and foundations and whatever you're committed to, because you guys could have a family and stuff together, but it isn't solid. It's not concrete, and it's causing more problems. But I do see that it's like, I feel like you're still going to try to rush in, but it's going to be to your detriment, because you don't have the best tens here, but they're with endings. These tens, it's the last part of the cycle. So once you release this burden and take these swords at your back, because you're going to be self-sabotaging here, and because of that, because you're going to rush in, and then you really are going to try to self-sabotage and really try to do your best to save a connection that doesn't want to be saved at this point, you're going to be really closed off and tight, and probably saving up, being a bit of a penny pincher, just holding everything close to your chest, because there's so much lack of finance, maybe not finances, but there's not a lot of stability here. It's not concrete, this foundation. And you're starting to see, because this is in the reverse and you got two of these in the uprights, you're really hurting and straining yourself by trying to pursue something that isn't trying to work itself out at this time. So we're going to close this out with 3 other oracle decks, and that'll conclude your reading, Leos. 2 cards on bottom of the deck. 2 cards on bottom of the deck. First card, we have fairy tale romance. This romance will feel magical. It will be exciting. Oh, it'll be an exciting adventure and perhaps a happily ever after. I feel like that's what you're striving for here. Maybe when you first got together with this person and you saw a happily ever after, but one thing about fairy tales is they don't show you what happens after. They think, oh, that's the end. You got the person you wanted. No, it takes a lot of work. Like, that's where new stuff begins. And I feel like you're still trying to hold on to an old dream. One more, then bottom of the deck. Oh. Something fell. We have unforeseen love. You might meet or know someone who will grow to love, turning friendship into a relationship. So maybe that's how you guys started off. You guys were probably good friends at first, and you didn't see it coming, but you thought, like, this is the person for me. This is what I want. Like, you are my best friend, and maybe that's why you're trying to hold tight to it. And I feel like, again, you can either try and be hold tight to your money and finances and everything, or you're still trying to hold on to something that's hurting you. Then we have codependency. This fell on the floor. Who else had this just now? Aries had this. And it says, realize you can't change your partner, but you can change yourself by healing your codependency wounded soul. So I just feel like it turned into an attachment. And bottom of the deck, we have abusive relationship. If you find yourself in an abusive relationship, it's time to put a stop to it. You know you're deserving of real love. So I feel like Leos here, even if it's not physical, verbal and emotional and mental abuse, all that is real. And you're just holding on, I feel like, to a fantasy, a fairy tale. And you just don't want to let go because you've gotten so used to this person. Like, they know the ins and outs of you. And you know, a lot of people, they are afraid of starting over. And so that's why a lot of people choose familiar misery over foreign happiness. So, and the brain loves familiarity, but you know, some people, they just really fit your past and not who you're trying to be and who you're meant to be. Because this is just a toxic cycle here, and it's causing you more stress and worry, and you're just holding on to something and you're self-sabotaging. And you're trying to, because you know, you fix what's broken, not what's over. And you, part of you saying this isn't over, but I feel like deep down you know it is over. But let's see more messages. 2 cards on the bottom of the deck. I traded in gold for Chuck E. Cheese coins. Oh, you want to know what's funny? I recently found out that Chuck E. Cheese don't use coins anymore. But someone is going to realize they had a good thing and they tarnished it and it brought out the worst in you. And like, your shine began to just dimmer, and because they choosing to be good to other people and not you. One more. But they're going to realize that once you actually choose yourself. One more at the bottom of the deck. Oh, these two want to come out. You have my whole heart. Yeah, Aries had this too. If I call, would you answer? And I feel like it's whoever this codependent person is the most, who's ever clinging on to the situation. And then we have I remember you. It's like past life, or you guys known each other from a long time ago. And it's like they're going to remember who you are to them. But I feel like that's really as you take your dignity and go. And the last deck we're going to use is my unsaid love messages. You can find this in my Etsy shop. I did change this cover last minute, so I like that one better, but this is my personal one. If you guys are interested, it's in my shop. So 2 cards in bottom of the deck. What messages for Leos? Lack of reciprocity makes this connection unrequited. Because they're not giving to the connection as much as you are, or even trying to. And it just makes you feel like you don't really love me anymore, or like you used to. One more, bottom of the deck. One more, then bottom of the deck. I chose lust over love. So the person who isn't really given to the connection, they're choosing other people who just sparks excitement and everything. But you know, one thing about sparks, the moment they start, they end quick. And you know, they chose that over something solid, or choose to deal with something solid with you and stable for the long run. Because yeah, all things are fun. Everything's fun in games until you realize it's not going to last and it's not going to be there forever. And then bottom of the deck, I surround myself with low vibrational people to satisfy my ego. So I can't remember who had this. Gemini or Libra or Aquarius. One of those air signs had this too. But you see how they treat other people that is quote unquote better? Or they treat them better? Nah, they just doing it because it's different for the time being and it's giving them a break from you. But they're just low vibration because, you know, again, they're Chuck E. Cheese coins. They're not real gold. They're just not real. They're just there. And they're not really appreciating what they do have until you actually rebuild yourself up and actually take a break and restore yourself and your energy and your self-worth. But don't let this person keep treating you bad all because you may have history. Just because you have history, it doesn't mean the chemistry is always there. But that's all I have for you, Leos. If you felt like this resonated and was your story, give it a like, share, subscribe, comment. I would love to engage with you and put you in my prayers. And if you felt like this reading wasn't for you, check your other placements. We're not just one zodiac sign. And maybe the next reading will be the reading for you. But that's all I have for Leo Love Dilemma. Namaste, Ashe, Ashe, Namaste.